Just pulled up to the pond I'm going to be fishing today. It's private water, so it doesn't get fished by a ton of people. I think me and maybe like 5 or 6 other people have permission to fish here, so it doesn't get a lot of pressure. I've done pretty well here in the past. I've caught my personal best out of this. We didn't have a scale at the time, but it was 27 inches long and 23 inches around, so that's pretty good. We'll see if I can beat that today. It's really overcast and it's been raining a little bit. It's also cooled off a little bit. I don't think this lake is actually turned over yet for the fall, but I'm going to see if we can get them to bite today. All right, finally on the water. I just spent the last 20 minutes draining the back of this boat full of water. This thing must have weighed about 400 pounds, just full of water. So finally get to start fishing. There's one. Took the whopper plopper and the salad that came with it. There he is. Got a nice little belly. Oh, that was awesome. I don't know how that happened midair, but that's, oh yeah, good look at that. That's nice. Yeah. That's good stuff right there. Have to say it's probably about a 3-pounder. Yeah. I'm on top of my game today. Anyway, for you beginners that are just starting to pitch and flip, you really need to be paying attention on the actual drop. A lot of people that haven't really done it before focus on the action they're giving it and, you know, paying attention when they're popping it. But really, I mean, 75-80% of the time, those bass, especially those big bass, are going to hit it when it's falling. So you really got to learn to look for the different kinds of signs and stuff that you'll get. I mean, try and keep that line tight without affecting the fall. Look for your line movement. Line movement's a big one. Obviously, you see that thing go sideways in the water. Definitely set the hook on that. Let's see if I can find anything in this mess I call a tackle box. There's one. That one's not even too bad. Woo! Crowd pleaser. Oh, dang. That's a nice one right there. Ah, don't do that. I don't want those treble hooks in my hand. No, thank you. That's a nice one right there. Clean them off a little bit. Ouch. Man, he's got teeth. Oh, man, he's got some teeth. I didn't like that. Ouch. There we go. That's good. He's a little heavier. He's been eating today. He's a little heavier than he looks. He's about 2 1/4, 2 1/2 probably. He's thick. Nice fish. Fine, man. I don't know how well the light is working right now. It's probably getting about to the point where filming is going to be almost useless. But I'm not getting too cold yet, so I'm going to keep fishing. Little bitty guy. Little bitty. Well, I've definitely zoned in on the little ones anyway. Which, you know, I'd rather catch the little ones than get skunked, but... There's a good one. They're definitely getting active right now. Ooh, that's a good one. Not a monster or anything, but definitely better than what I've been catching, so that's a plus. It's so dark, I missed the line. Oh, boy. Alright guys, that was this week's video. I hope you liked it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better behind the camera. You know, I'm trying, so that's all that really matters, right? But I figured I'd show you the rod that I did most of the damage on. This is a Micro Wild Carrot Stick. This brand has been around for a while. They stopped making them for a little bit. The man who actually thought of these and owned the rights to the name and the rod disagreed with the company that he originally chose and got under contract with because the material that they used was cheaper. He didn't want to use the material, but he was under contract, so initially he had to just go with it. There was a lot of complaints about, you know, the rods breaking and then customer service being just absolutely awful. He is with a new company now that's putting out carrot sticks, and they're awesome. I've only got one so far. I really plan on getting some more because these things are just bad to the bone. This thing is feels so wimpy in your hand. It feels so. It might as well be a medium in your hands. But I've pulled in 3 or 4 6-pounders, 2 7-pounders. I did have the scale with me. I got to weigh them. I mean, I pulled them in. It wasn't like you know yanking them out of like a deep mat or something like that. Like you need a heavy rod for that. But this medium heavy rod definitely does the trick. So responsive. I mean, makes it so easy to work the baits. Definitely not, you know, the rod I would choose to start with, but if you like, you know, you get into it, definitely try one of these bad boys out. I was using a Abu Garcia Revo MGX. This is definitely my most expensive setup. I don't have a lot of high dollar stuff, but this is my baby. Really, really nice, light, low profile. This whole setup weighs absolutely nothing. I mean, I could carry it all day. I'm not going to feel it. I'm not going to know it's there. But
Really do like this. This is 711. Super useful, especially on top water when they come at you. Got to catch up to them. Using actually the line I'm using is actually a little too heavy for this top water whopper plopper. I'll get the whopper plopper in a second. But the line's actually a little too heavy. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with this rod when I bought it, so I just went ahead and put 20-pound fluorocarbon on it, which is just a little too heavy for me. I just bought some more 15-pound. I think I'm going to stick with that. I think I'll like it a lot better. But the lure that was doing most of the damage out there was the whopper plopper, River to Sea whopper plopper. This is the bluegill color. They really seem to like it. I wasn't sure if they would. This is like late October, and I wasn't sure if they'd go for the top water, but it was overcast, windy, so I threw it out there, and I didn't take it off all day, as you saw. It got dark on me a little too quick out there. I had to stop filming there for a while. Didn't get a chance to shoot the ending. This is actually a couple days later. Sorry, I had to go to work, but I had a lot of fun out there. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll go out there and do it again sometime. I'm planning on making some trips down south before the season gets really, really cold. Do some fly fishing for you guys, for some trout, maybe some for smallmouth. Haven't decided yet. I'm not going to stop filming for the winter. I got lots of stuff I can do for you guys in the winter. I can, tie flies, all kinds of stuff. Talk about how to make rods even, So stick around. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff like that. I think that's really it for today. So, till next time. See ya.